This video is sponsored by AG1. I'm so pleased with what we did. It's insanity the amount of work required to make this. It definitely can improve my sauce game. Hold on a second. It's taken a long time to get to this point. So maybe, we should start from the beginning. So, some of you may remember that back in October 2020, as part of the Mother Sauces series, I traveled all the way to Istanbul to try and make the perfect sauce pan with the help of my good friend Emir. How are you, mate?
Good. Labis.
Emir is the founder and owner of Soy, a company that makes some of the world's best professional copper cookware.
I came up with a new kind of cookware, silver-plated copper cookware.
That's right, silver-plated. This is not just to be flash. There is a very practical reason.
If you want perfect heat control, these two metals are the two most conductive metals in the universe. And you will not need to mix, for example, when you do sauces.
You don't need to mix?
No.
Since the pan
itself is a full vessel for conduction.
So if you take incredible materials like this and also apply crazy levels of craftsmanship, then what you end up with is a saucepan that not only outperforms any cookware out there and lasts a lifetime, but it's also beautiful. Turns out, it wasn't just me that thought it was beautiful. I mean, even if they are quite expensive, a lot of you guys decided to buy a pan straight from Emir. And that gave me an idea. Now, at this point, I've been using my soy sauce pan for some time, and it is true, you don't have to stir too much, and it's insanely responsive to heat changes. There are no hot spots. It's amazing. But to be honest, if I were to be designing my own saucepan, I would want it to be lighter on the wrist, obviously, but also on the wallet. I would want it to reflect my style, something a little more modern with clean surfaces and straight lines. To be honest, I have been thinking about this a lot. I did not really believe that anything would come out of this reflection, but this happened. Okay, and now a few words from our sponsor, AG1. So for the past few months on an empty stomach, I have been drinking every morning, it's like a ritual now, AG1. This nutritional drink has 75 different ingredients, including vitamins, minerals, superfoods, probiotics, and adaptogens. AG1 has no GMOs, no herbicides, no pesticides, no artificial colors, flavors, preservatives, or sweeteners. One scoop or one travel pack of AG1, 8 ounces of water every day. That's it. The boost in energy that I've been experiencing is just like evenly distributed throughout the day. I don't experience the caffeine hit that you get when you get a coffee. It's more like gradual. By drinking AG1, I'm getting important hard-to-find ingredients and a high level of antioxidants that support immunity. If you want to give it a try, go to athleticgreens.com/Alex to get started on your order. AG1 is going to give my community a free 1-year supply of immune-supporting vitamin D3 plus K2 and 5 free travel packs with your first purchase. Thanks AG1 for sponsoring this video. Alright, back to the video. This happened. So I had to start making design decisions about how this dream pan of mine was going to be. From using Emir's original pan, I knew I wanted something smaller for 2 reasons. First, for the weight, as I mentioned before, but also for control. I mainly wanted a saucepan for finishing sauces, and I've learned from my time with Master Saucier that a smaller pan means more control. I also wanted the pan to look different, to look more modern. Turns out this was also going to help with my next requirement. You see, all this hammering is a lot of man hours and therefore it just costs a lot. keep keep with the modern vibe, I thought the handle needed to match, and so I asked Emir and he suggested something sleeker and smoother made from lighter materials. As things progress, I decided I would need a company to sell and distribute these pans. Of course it's a collaboration with Soy, yes, but I wanted to be the one dealing with you guys. I wanted to be the conveyor of what I believe in. Now, obviously every company needs a name, and so I had to think of one for mine. What's up guys? Salut, 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 salut. And that's how Salut Company was born. If you're a fan of the channel, you may remember that I did a limited run of Blue Fridge notebooks a year back, all inspired by my original notebook, which was in turn inspired by my Blue Fridge. It's a beautiful circle. The point is that I wanted to see how you guys would react to me selling things directly to you through my new company. Turns out, pretty well. The final thing was the packaging design. This is the result of 2 years of hard work. It's gorgeous, yes, but that's not the only quality it has. The number one thing to mention is the unparalleled performances. Okay, on the outside you've got copper, one of the most heat-reactive metal on the planet, only topped by another one, which is on the inside, silver. Emir from Soy mostly sells to high-end chefs. Money doesn't seem to be an issue for them. However, for us, passionate home cooks, price is in the equation. One of my goals was also to lower the price a bit. One of the ways we did that was to use a slightly smaller saucepan, but also I've asked Soy to use a slightly thinner layer of copper on the outside by reducing the thickness of the walls. Yes, we kept the cost a little lower, which is always good, but also we made the saucepan a bit lighter. It still is pretty hefty, to be honest, compared to a normal saucepan, but compared to the original one, this one you're really building up some strength, but it's just a little too much to my taste. This one, I feel like it's perfectly balanced. It's solid, it's hefty, but not to the point of like causing, wrist pain at least. The original handle had the very organic, almost root-like feel to it. This one is way more modern. The material used for that handle is carbon steel, but it's heated and it's plunged in hot oil, and you've got that beautiful black carbon finish. Now, something to keep in mind is that this saucepan is not going to be working on induction stove, but it does work on gas and electric. Okay. Wait a minute, don't move, I got something for you. Since you guys have provided me with useful feedback that you would love to own a saucepan that is also super easy to maintain, we went and made a second version. The pan is exactly similar. You've got the same handle, the same outside, the same thickness. The only thing that differs is that the inside is now made out of stainless steel, more scratch resistant. It's also just a little less conductive than silver, obviously. This one is easier to maintain. This one has slightly higher performances. Also, this one is made out of silver on the inside. But this one with the stainless on the inside maybe looks a little more modern. In the end, I'll let you decide which one you want to pick. Because yes, that's obviously the beauty of this whole story. We've made these saucepans available for you. Whether you're based in the US, in North America, or you're based in Europe, or anywhere else in the world, you can buy these right now. So if you want to, head over to salutcompany.com and secure your order there. We went for 750 units, and that's all we've got for the whole world. Of course, if the demand is super high, maybe we'll do another batch in the future, but I can't guarantee that at this moment. This was just like a stupid idea on paper. This was just me going to Istanbul, wanting to forge my own saucepan out of bare metal. And then the concept, and then the trials and error, and all the way to this. 2 products, which you can now own in your own kitchen. I think it's a beautiful circle. Honestly, when I started this YouTube adventure, I had no idea whatsoever that at some point in the future, I was going to be able to create something like this. And even further, make it available for you guys. I'm humbled, I'm thankful, I'm happy, I'm proud when I see these bad boys. So, I guess we see us in the next one. Bye bye, salut.